Previously on Space Dangus. I was on the trail of a hot mystery. I had acquired a rare alien artifact from a Thargoid crash site, which led me to a much bigger Thargoid archaeological thing. I'd hoped to stumble on the legendary Book of Thargoids, a book with all the answers. I just hoped it was available on Galbook, so I could have my computer read it to me, seeing as I am illiterate and all. Well, instead I found myself walking into a trap. It turns out the developers had beat me here, taken the book, and collapsed the structure. Faced between capture and destruction, things were looking grim. I wasn't going to let the developers take me alive, so I activated my self-destruct and played a deadly game of who would blink first. But I have no fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear.
Hey, Spatula, look down.
What was that? Who's there? Who said that? Oh, hi. This is Delta Echo Victor 1 coming in for landing. Please clear the landing zone. Okay. Sorry about the trap, Mr. Spatula. I wanted to make sure you were here when I arrived. I wanted to give you a free skin in person. Mr. Spatula? Oh, he's blown himself up. Oh my. Oh my. It's quite the mess. Well, I guess we can give the skins to another player. Too bad. We made a limited edition one for him too. Well, such a tragedy. Let's be off then, David. I think Turgeon's just come online. Don't want Starstalk Industries finding out about these skins now, do we? At least, not yet. Go on, David, it's tea time.
Okay. Up to the surface. Okay, just gotta get out of this poo! Ah!
Wow, Nicolas Cage, you were right! Digging into that pile of feces saved us! But what are you even doing here?
Oh, I'm preparing for my role in the next National Treasure movie, where I travel back in time to sign the Declaration of Independence.
Wait a minute, time travel?
Yeah, it's a crossover with Independence Day, alright? Me and Jeff Goldblum team up to save the planet from the bees. The bees!
That sounds great, but how exactly do you time travel?
Oh, the same way people do in real life. You gotta hit a black hole going 88 light seconds an hour.
Oh, well thanks, Nick. Now do me one more favor. How do I get out of here?
Oh, you can tunnel into the shit a little deeper. There's a tunnel leading out! I carved it myself.
Okay, Mr. Cage, thanks for the help. Stay Dangus.
Alright.
I may have emerged from that alien structure covered in shit, but thanks to a great actor, I had myself a new plan. Stupid knobby fart geezer. Alright, where's my spare SRV at? There it is. Ah, sweet freedom. I'm a freeman, not a Worgen freeman, which would be even better. But close enough. And as a bonus, the developers would once again think that I was dead. It was the perfect time to strike back. Now, while I failed at getting the Book of the Thargoids, I had learned the secrets of time travel. And now that I knew about this location, I'd be able to go back in time to before the developers came here, and steal the book before they knew it existed. Perhaps stopping them for good. Well, I left the dig site rather quickly, hurtling past what seemed like an army of rubberneckers. I was determined to get this done, but it wouldn't be easy. Looking at the tasks ahead, I realized that for this mission, well, I was going to need a bigger boat. So I looked up a galactic ship reviewer named Yamix, and followed his extremely wise advice from his Python review, bringing out my own sexy snake, outfitted to be ready for anything. And indeed, even though I felt like a boss in my bootylicious new ship, going against the sinister developers wasn't going to be any cake fart. But it was time to get on the offense against the devs, and in order to do that, I needed to get organized. I decided to make a list of all the things I needed to do. It turns out all I had to do was suck up to Elvira Martuk, get 25 modular terminals from Mark LePointe, swoon him into getting an invite for Palin, smash a bunch of Price's artifacts and fragments, just to show Palin what a badass I was, and then I'd be able to equip not only a flux capacitor, but also a corrosive-resistant cargo bay, to stop those pesky artifacts from eating out my cargo hatch. Yes, this is what they call grinding, folks. But they say if you're in a bind and going out of your mind, you just turn off the ladder and get with the grind. Thankfully, with the help of all kinds of third-party tools and resources, I was able to knock a few items off the list fairly quickly, and grab a few upgrades to my hardware in the process. Before I knew it, I was on my way to meet Palin at his secretive base in the Pleiades. Now, if there's anyone in the galaxy who fits the mad scientist profile, well, Professor Palin is it. And flux capacitors aren't cheap or easy to come by, but as it just so happened, Palin had acquired a few used models quite recently. But as the man drove a hard bargain, he forced me to complete a 72-question mathematical questionnaire before he'd even talk to me. Thankfully, they were all multiple choice, and I've got a PhD in getting lucky. So with my ship now equipped for maximum temporal swagger, there are only a few items left on the list. I decided I needed to bring my part-time space butler Harvey into this mystery. For the purpose of this video, I'll refer to him as Shorty. For the next item, I wasn't going to say no to a little backup, so I told Shorty to meet me at Obsidian Orbital, and to come armed.
Hey, Spatula. Why is the station on alert?
No time to explain, Shorty, just get ready to run!
Oh no, what have you done this time?
He who controls the spice controls the universe! Okay, dodge this one. Yeah, gotta go fast.
Spatula, there's lasers everywhere. What's going on?
It's all good, Shorty. They can't hit moving targets. Just get ready to blow this popsicle stand. Go, 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 go! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! No, sorry about that. Okay. Aha! All right, another daring escape for the logbooks. So long, suckers. See you in the past, future, whatever. Hey, Shorty, that was some great flying back there. You ready to go archaeologing with your buddy Spatula?
Okay, but please, don't call me that.
Oh, come on, Shorty. Don't be such a pickle old fart. You're about to get a magical mystery tour like no other.
I don't like that name.
Shorty and I headed out of the bubble. The first stop was one of the Guardian's ruins to pick up some ancient alien relics. You never know when you might need an urn. Just saying. If an unknown artifact unlocked the door, who knows what I may need inside? The Guardians may have known about the Thargoids. In fact, their lore suggests they may have in fact created them. Well, if that were the case, I wanted to see how the Thargoids reacted to the bodies of their dead parents. Of course, I needed to restock on artifacts as well, since they may not have spawned yet when we traveled to the past. Now, with my previous experience, I was able to get away without triggering any traps, or upsetting the indigenous population. Things were going smoothly, but the smoother things go, the more cautious I get. Like the calm before the crash, I have to keep my eyes peeled and my nose unclogged, ready for Dangus to strike. Then I found an unknown probe floating in space, after sitting around bored out of my mind for 2 hours in the orbit of an ammonia world. But I got space crazy and deleted the footage in a fit of rage, so no one should ever have to see that suffering. As we approached the last alien crash site, it looked as if I was following in the footsteps of previous archaeologists who had bit the dust, quite literally. The Dangus was getting hotter every step of the way. After stocking up on artifacts, it would be time for Shorty and I to make our way back to Maya, to approach a black hole there and see if we could jump back in time to 3302 and steal the Book of Thargoids before the developers.
Have you done this before?
Of course, kind of. Harvey, one more thing. Check under your seat. I put something there for you.
A bag of cinnamon?
Not cinnamon, spice. From the desert planet Arrakis. You see, time travel has this kind of weird effect on the human mind. But, as always, taking drugs is the answer to the problem.
Are there any side effects?
Well, it could turn your eyes blue, or you could die. Or go insane, worst case.
I don't know about this.
You know, I thought you'd say that, which is why I poured a second bag into your life support filtration.
Wait, what?
Harv, this shit is about to kick in strong, so we better move with the time travel. Now, make sure you're at 88 light seconds when you hit the event. Oh my, I think I broke my face. Hurry? Oh.
I sometimes feel like murdering you.
Will Spatula and Shorty successfully time travel? Will they find the Book of Thargoids in the past? Find out next time on Space Dangus!